Doug, who are you looking for in the NFC West of the later round guys? Who's intriguing you this year?
I'll tell you, Kevin Norwood, the receiver from Alabama I mentioned before, fourth-round pick by Seattle. They had some issues in the red zone, especially with the passing game. Their first home loss in 2 years was to the Cardinals, despite Carson Palmer's 4 picks, because they couldn't do anything goal to go. Norwood was not prolific because it was Alabama. They don't throw the ball a lot, not a ton. But he's a guy he's not really big. He's not like Kelvin Benjamin big. But I could see him really being an asset in those short yardage situations, third down, red zone, goal to go. I think they really value him in that regard. I saw him up here at mini camps. He was looking great, getting a really good rapport with Russell Wilson. I think Norwood's a guy to watch as the season goes on.
I don't know if this probably doesn't fall under the 2014 category, and if it does, Arizona's in trouble. But one of the most interesting picks, I think, of the entire draft was when they took Logan Thomas in round 4, their quarterback / possible tight end out of Virginia Tech. I mean, I assume they'll keep him at quarterback there, and that's the spot. If he's going to be a quarterback, he would have had a hard time handpicking a better landing spot than Arizona. But the opinions on him were as varied as maybe any player in the draft. And he's a guy that I personally never really saw much of an NFL future in. Other than that, he has that great size, 6'6", with a pretty big arm. Those things that you talk about a prototypical quarterback. But so many mistakes in college, so many terrible decisions, never progressed as he played at Virginia Tech. But then you look at that Cardinals offense and the coaching staff and that depth chart especially. Carson Palmer I don't think has many more years left in him as a starter. They have Drew Stanton behind him, Ryan Lindley behind Stanton. I think the opportunity's there for Logan Thomas to develop if he's ever going to. I don't think he'll play this year. I think it would be something disastrous happen to Arizona for him to play, but to watch what he does and how he develops, I think will be interesting.